First Sami Zayn turns heel, and now Go Oninoka is doing it as well. What next? I'm going to do a cheap impression of a famous YouTuber's wrestling show to get a cheap laugh? What's that? I'm already doing the cheap impression, and the cheap laugh isn't very good because the impression isn't that good. You're fucking lying. Fellow Marks, and welcome to a new episode of the VRains Train, the show where I review Yu-Gi-Oh! VRains in the style of a wrestling... Yeah, I ain't fucking doing that voice for much longer. How the fuck did he do that for all that time on hand? Anyway, yeah, it's time for another episode of the review show where we talk about VRains. Episode 23, I actually really enjoyed it. I had a lot of fun with this episode, so I'm quite happy to talk about it. So let's hop onto the VRains Train and talk about Genomes Giant. Turn 23. So yeah, it's essentially the duel between Go Oninoka and this guy Genome, and it's a pretty good duel. The duel starts off quite typical. Like he starts off his duel, simple turn, summons a monster, and he turns to Go, and he's like, I already know your playstyle. Yeah, you act all like you let a weak opponent like kick your ass, but then you make a big comeback. It's your style, predictable. I know what you're gonna do. Go's like, yeah, I know. That's. Yeah, you're quite right. And he's like, oh, okay, that's a bit weird. But weird you admitted that is your style, but okay. And he tries to do his move. However, Go does his moves, summons his bloody his big monster again, and then this time he equips it with a new card. It gives it like a really dark looking lucha mask, and he's like, no, because now I have a new style, not just my monster. Boom! And he reveals he's wearing a mask. My heel turn. Go's gone heel. Go's gone heel. Sami Zayn's gone heel. Kevin Owens is a great heel. So many heels. I loved it. I was there going heel turn. Nice. Very nice. And with the heel turn comes an entirely different play strategy. Their moves are going back and forth. I don't want to go too much into the moves themselves because obviously I don't want to... That would take a lot of... I'm more like... These reviews are more to talk about the episodes themselves in total. And it was a lot of fun. I love... Oh, he was doing his moves. He flew over and did fucking green mist. Did fucking Tajiri's move. Got him like that with a purple mist. Oh, I was laughing. I've not laughed in a while at Yu-Gi-Oh! VRains. I don't think I have laughed at Yu-Gi-Oh! VRains. I think anything at Yu-Gi-Oh! VRains has made me go, actually laugh, and that made me laugh. I was like, I love it. I fucking love it. Because I believe that is like a technique in Japanese pro wrestling. But it was so fun to see him go over and do the whole purple mist. Oh, I loved it. Maybe it's because I'm a wrestling fan and I've gotten way back into wrestling, so I'm hardcore into it now. Maybe that's why. I don't know. Oh, I should make Go on 2K18. I should make Go on 2K18. That's an idea. So the duel goes back and forth. You know, they're doing their own thing. It's more of a case of that's more or less what this was. It was a duel episode. We didn't get much in the way of story as, you know, to progress the plot. You know, you got this guy who was, you know, that guy Genome. He's like, yeah, your DNA's shit. You might have changed your fighting style. He's like, oh, I see. Playmaker beating you's really affected you, hasn't it? Yeah? You're having to change your style. And he's like, yeah, actually, that's pretty much what the situation is. He lost the Playmaker, and even though the kids kind of admired him again, he's like, no, this isn't good enough. I have to. He then realized he was the ruthless aggression era, and Yusuke's essentially the PG era. That was kind of what it is. His style was outdated, wasn't welcome in the modern day of dueling, so he's basically had to change it up to suit the new style, and that's kind of what he did. People are like, oh, people want power now, they want strength, and that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to be relentless, and his moves were pretty good. He equipped his main monster, as I said, with his mask, and every time the monster equipped with its effect activated, it dealt 500 points of damage to your opponent. That's a pretty interesting effect if you ask me. I mean, I'd be interested to see if it actually does come out for the Goki monsters. It would be pretty cool. But yeah, essentially the duel goes back and forth. Genome basically says, yeah, you might have changed your fighting style, but you're still the same guy, same DNA, nothing's changed, your destiny's preset. You know, he's really into this whole, doing all this, he summons this Link monster that it had the whole Playmaker Go theme where they were both trying to destroy each other, had equal attack, kept knocking each other out. out because they couldn't destroy each other once per turn. They couldn't be destroyed by battle. But then, and Yusuke's like watching on this whole time, doing the whole spectator thing as they do. And then Genomes summons this new monster. I can't remember its name, but he summons this new monster, and it links to his other link monster, and it means it can't be selected by a battle. And he then goes to go for the attack. He then goes to attack Go for the attack. Go. And he hits it, but then he uses his other monster's effect to tribute this new link monster who is now powered up, and it had like now 50 odd, like 100 life points or whatever, or 31,000 life points. And he's like, right, this thing's going to detonate, and you're going to get destroyed. He goes at it. Playmaker's starting to get worried now, and Ignis is like, well, if you're worried about him, mate, go and help him, go and save him. You know, don't be a dick. And you know, does that mean Playmaker's starting to, you know, concern for other people other than? I mean, he was never a selfish person, but he didn't want to get people involved in his stuff, and he was just gonna sit there and watch the duel happen. So the fact he's now a bit concerned about Go's safety, he's kind of like, maybe I will go check out. I mean, he'd already deduced there's no way that Go has actually already figured out who he is. They kind of deduced early in the episode that, yeah, there's no way he actually knows. It was just a bluff, basically. It was just a bluff. As Go's about to lose a duel, he pulls out one final move. He's like, no, I've got this card that I add to my hand. It halves the damage. He's left with 2,000 life points left, and at that, 200 life points left, and it's that moment Playmaker Yusuke turns around and it freezes as he's about to enter the VRains. Was he going to help Go or support him? I don't know, but that was the end of the episode. All in all, guys, this was a really fun duel to watch. I love wrestling, so I love Go as a character. I love watching. I love that he changed his style. I love the heel turn. I love the, you know, terminology, because wrestling's massive there in Japan. It's bigger there than arguably anyway, even in America. So I had a lot of fun watching this duel. There's not much to theorise on. This guy, like, you know, he does stuff with DNA, I guess, and that's his thing. Go has changed his style, and they're clashing, and Playmaker's about to end the duel, and I can't wait for the next episode. I just can't. Overall, guys, it's been a long time since I've really gotten... I'm getting invested in Go. I really like Go, and I really enjoyed this duel. It's really made up for the last couple of episodes that have been a bit I think this is a really great episode, and I can't wait to see the continuation. I hope that Go does win. I really hope. I don't want this, again, like I said last week, I don't want this to suffer from GX syndrome where Go will lose and then Playmaker comes in, or even if Playmaker comes in and says, oh, well, I'll just take the rest of these 200 life points and finish the duel for you. I don't want that. Go should win. I really want Go to win. If he hasn't, if it's in the previews, don't tell me. Anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you enjoyed my shitty impression of Mark Remark. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.